What's up, guys? This is Wes, the Portrait Dude, and want to give you 3 quick tips for saving money on your cosplay trips, or basically any trips whatsoever. I've been getting a lot of feedback from people who I've spoken with about some upcoming trips such as KatsuCon and C2E2 in particular, because those are the ones that will drain your budget if you're not really careful. Just going there for 3 to 4 days, parking alone in Chicago. I paid $125 in parking for Thursday through Sunday the past couple years. It's ridiculous. But 3 quick tips to help you save some money. Number 1, don't survive on convention food. It is horribly overpriced. I bought like a little personal pizza type deal, 14 bucks. And it was like a little 12-inch pizza. And it's because they know you're not going to go out and about and go, driving to the store unless you're Thousand Faces Cosplay. They actually have a pretty funny video about that up here. Anyway, you're more than likely not going to go into the store in costume and stuff like that to buy food, so they know that they have you. So one thing that you can do, I use personally Amazon Now. It's a service by Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. And you can go on there, you can put in the zip code for the area that you're going, see what items are available there, because they only look at the local warehouses, so you don't have to worry about, well, crap, that's going to take 2 days. What I typically do is I will, like if it's a long trip, 3 to 4 hours or something like that, I will get on there that morning and I will start looking up the stuff on my phone and go, okay, I want like a bunch of bananas, I want a bag of apples, I want a case of water. And you can build some, you can get all kinds of stuff, but I try to get fairly healthy stuff, and I get that. I love Starbucks. I don't like coffee, but I do like the little Frappuccino type deals. So I will get a 4-pack of those, usually like some Pop-Tarts or something like that to keep in my bag. I will usually keep around with me a thing of Skittles in case somebody's like, needs sugar or something like that. It gives them a quick sugar fix. It's not as good as orange juice or something like that, but it doesn't need to be refrigerated. So that's kind of things to be thinking about as well, specifically for photographers, because you don't want to have somebody on a shoot with you and go into, like a diabetic incident and not have anything there to help them. So props to Ninja for teaching me that. He almost passed out on one of my shoots, and I luckily had Mountain Dew there. Now I'd be screwed. I don't drink pop that much. So anyway, yes, Amazon Now, you can go there, and the prices aren't bad at all. You will pay a slight delivery fee, and, of course, tip your drivers. Please, guys, this is pretty much what a lot of them do for side money and a living. Add a few bucks as a tip. So what I'll do is before the trip, I will get on there, and you can arrange 2-hour windows. I think you can deliver up to 10 o'clock at night or something like that, and fairly early in the morning. So you can even schedule it the day before if you want to and go, okay, I know I'm going to be at the hotel by 6 o'clock. Let's go ahead and make it 7 or 8 just to make sure, so you have time to get there and get settled in. And I've even left instructions if I knew I wasn't going to be there to talk to the front desk. They will be able to take care of it. Call down to the front desk of the hotel whenever I'm there and say, hey, I'm expecting a delivery from Amazon Now. Would you guys be able to take care of that until I can get back? Normally, they'll put it in the bellman's closet down there, and they'll take care of it. But not all, your hotel mileage may vary. Not everybody will do that. So, but yeah, get on Amazon Now, check it out. If you have Amazon Prime, which most people do, then it's a really good service. They also offer something called Amazon Fresh, which is a subscription service. You can get a lot more as far as like produce and stuff like that. I've used that before. It comes in like a fancy green insulated bag. The Amazon Now stuff does not. They come in typically paper bags, but the ones that I've seen to where stuff that I have that's refrigeratable needs to be cold. So that sort of stuff, they usually put like a big ice pack, which is a nice ice pack, in the bag as well, and it's like a sealed kind of a foil bag, so it's a little bit different there. But typically I spend anywhere from $30 to $40 if I go crazy and get like Pop-Tarts and granola bars. Granola bars I keep in my bag as well, or in my box. So if I get that sort of stuff, I'll spend $40 and have enough food for breakfast, lunch, and snacks. for 3 to 4 days during the convention, as opposed to paying $6 or $7 for just a little shot of Starbucks in the morning and $8 to $10 for a sandwich. You can eat up your budget super fast. So that's step one. Don't eat the con food all the time. Then you can go out with friends, once or twice. You'll be fine. And if you want to get like some mac and cheese, like the microwavable stuff for dinners, and whenever you get back at night, shoot, I've done that too. There's all kinds of possibilities. If you want to go on complete budget and not go out to eat, you can totally do that, spending probably under $40 for the entire weekend. Step two is check parking wherever you're going. Indianapolis, Chicago, New York, these places are really, really expensive for parking, so you want to factor that into your budget whenever you think. Yeah, you need a budget for going on these trips, because otherwise it will really surprise you and eat all your money. So what I did was I went on to a parking. I just looked up. I was like, okay, I'm going to Chicago for C2E2, Chicago parking websites, and just looked around to see if they have anywhere to where you can call and reserve in advance spots. I seem to remember last year, being 2017, that they had that, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I need to check that out, and I never did. Do it a couple months ahead of time, just so otherwise you run a better chance of finding spots. So this year, 2018, I was looking up stuff in Chicago for C2E2 that's coming up. I found a private garage that is it's about 2 to 3 blocks away, I think, but I can stop at the front desk, drop off my stuff, get that taken care of, and then have one of my friends watch my stuff, go park the car, and you have to have a printed pass to be able to enter into the garage. They have a scanner out front. It's got a door that comes down and bars on the windows and stuff, so it is secure and it is monitored. And whenever you go up there, you scan the thing, the door comes up, you go in, you park in a spot in there. I don't think it has designated spots. But anyway, so you will have a spot reserved, and it keeps track, so it knows, hey, we have this many people due to be showing up, don't overbook. This will be my first year using it. I've had heard really good stories from friends who have used services like this. Normally, it's to park at the hotel. I think it's $35 a night is what I was told for Chicago. I am getting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days of parking for $30 total for the weekend. I will let you guys know. I plan on vlogging like crazy that weekend. I'll let you guys know how it looks like. You'll be able to look at it, check it out, and see if that's something that you want to do. If you want the code, right down there, and if you guys use the link that I will have down below in the comments, then you will get $5 off of your first booking, I believe it is, and I will also get a $5 credit. It is an affiliate link for referring you, so it works out better for both of us. You guys save money, I get money for future parking, win-win. The third one to save on trips is something that's a little bit more involved than both of these two. It requires a decent bit of forethought and really requires you to be diligent. If you fly a lot, you can get your trips, you can get your plane tickets for free. Basically, you still have to pay tax. A lot of the airlines have their own credit cards. So I fly Southwest specifically because you get 2 checked bags for free, which is great because my gearbox that I lug around to cons all the time is barely under the limit of oversized luggage, so it counts as a free checked bag. So I get my gearbox, my large clothing roller duffel bag that I have, then I also get a carry-on bag for free, and then I also get a personal bag for free. So I have my big messenger bag, I have my carry-on suitcase, then I have my big duffel that has most of my clothes, and then I have my gearbox that has the majority of my gear. In my carry-on messenger bag, I always make sure that I have my camera, 1 flash. I'm gonna sneeze. So in my messenger bag, I always keep like 1 change of clothes, and then my camera and stuff like that. So that way, just worst case scenario, if they lose my gear, I can still do my job and take pictures. It may not look as great as with my 3 light setup or whatever, but I can still do my job. I can still deliver quality pictures. And I'm not just sitting there going, hey, I don't have my camera. I'm waiting on TSA, because TSA kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. So anyway, check with the whichever company you like to fly with. I've have people who don't like Southwest, or Southwest doesn't fly everywhere. So if you check with Delta or wherever, see if they have a credit card where you accumulate miles, or see if what other benefits that the credit cards that like Capital and stuff like that. Each one of them have their own. A lot of them will offer these perks for you. So this is where the planning and being diligent part comes in. A lot of times they will have a higher than average APR on them. So you will really have to watch the interest rate on those, because you don't want to put something on there and then leave it on there for months. You will pay much more than what you normally would have if you would have just bought it. This trick, this hack, is specifically for things that you are going out to buy anyway, like if you guys are going out to Joann Fabrics. I have never seen anybody save as much money as cosplayers on sale day at Joann Fabrics. Holy freaking crap, man. You guys have posted some of your hauls on here. That is insane. So anyway, if you're going to go out to Joann Fabrics or something like that, you're planning on spending a couple $100. What you can do is you can take your card. If you've got the cash for it anyway, you can pay it off. You can take your Southwest card, which is what I have, go out there, pay for it with that. You accumulate the points on your card, then you accumulate the mileage. It's in your account. Then whenever you get home that evening or whenever, you pay off that amount on the card. You don't want to leave that sitting there, because like with any credit card, it rolls and rolls and rolls, and that will really rack up quickly. But if you're diligent in it, then it's something that you can use as a tool to get free trips. For KatsuCon coming up, whenever I started my clothing business, Stylish Senpai, whenever I started my clothing business, to where I print off T-shirts and custom leggings and stuff like that. Plug, shameless plug there. Sorry. Whenever I order, or whenever I have cost to print off, like new stock or whatever, or somebody makes an order and it costs me to print the shirt off or whatever, it's a print on demand service, or I buy any supplies, I do it with this. Then whenever I accumulate miles on that, then I pay it off. For KatsuCon, I got my flight, which was normally going to be about $350, for $11. I'll go ahead and post a screenshot here of it. And that's because you have to pay taxes. You always have to pay taxes. Nothing is free in America. There's always taxes. So, but I was able to do that using this trick. And, like I said, the very important thing is to stay diligent with it. Whatever you put on there, pay it off as soon as possible. If you've got a zero balance on there, that's fantastic. You can go out there. You can even technically, if you pay bills with it. My mom and dad do that. They pay all of their bills on their card. Then whenever they pay it off immediately, then they're racking up all these miles. So the last like 2 or 3 vacations that they've went on, you can get flights, you can get hotels, you can get rental cars, all this stuff paid for with your miles for things that you would have bought anyway, and you have the money to pay off. That's very important. That's the kicker. That's where people get in trouble, because if you go out and you just put stuff on the credit card and you forget to pay it off, or you go, hey, I've got extra money this month, I can go to the movies. You really need to be diligent in this stuff. So that's my biggest 3 tips that I have started doing regularly is don't eat the con food, stupid overpriced. Use Amazon Now instead. Look for parking. Don't just take parking. Don't just go there and hope that they'll give a better deal, because I know a lot of you guys will realize parking is going up and up and up, especially like for Indianapolis. Parking can be crazy there. It's almost as bad as Chicago, which is nuts. So check websites on parking. I'll have 1 or 2 of them over here. And then the third one is see if, your travel agency, not travel agency, what's the word I'm looking for? Airline, yeah. If you fly a lot and stuff like that and look for hotels, call them and ask them, say, do you have any sort of point system, any sort of rewards program that I would be able to register in, because I do a lot of traveling. If you do a lot of traveling, you can really save a lot of money using these point systems, using these membership programs, and benefit from that and it'll help save you a lot of money while you're on the road. And that translates into more money for the dealer room, because that crap ain't cheap. So anyway, thanks guys. This was supposed to be a quick one. The airline thing took a little longer than expected, but anyway, 3 quick tips to save you some money on your trips. I really hope this benefits you guys. If it did, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear how much you guys saved, what trips you're going to, even if you're not a cosplayer or a cosplay photographer. This applies anywhere. Just look up stuff. The Amazon Now thing. I've had businessmen see me get deliveries at the hotel and go, holy crap, I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to go do that right now. And hotels, they was like, I've only had one other person do that, and they was like, I've never seen this before. This is fantastic. I don't know why more people don't do that. And now, maybe they will. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. Appreciate the time. Much love. Go get your cosplay on. All right, peace out, guys. I'm gonna sneeze. I saw sparkles. That was a big one. Anyway. What I typically do is cough on mic. No. If you like what you see, give this a thumbs up, subscribe to see all the shiny new things I post. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, and Facebook at The Portrait Dude. Until next time, keep being awesome. Peace. Dude out.